Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut 11. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you for joining us here. Today, the 24th of October, it is a Thursday, 24th of October of 2024, and this is the Twin Flame Soulmate Karmic Love reading that we usually do on a Wednesday. And we usually do this every Wednesday, and we take your personal love messages, the Yes Please deck, which I don't even know where it is at this time, and we will not be able to take your personal love questions, not this week, that's for sure. As many of you know, I have got my plate full with moving house, but let's see what is going on, and that's why it's done on Thursday this week. I think last week we did on Thursday again. Yes. Times are challenging. Times are hard. We've got Mars transiting through Cancer. Cancer is the home. Cancer is where we reside. Emotionally, do we feel safe, secure, financially, emotionally? Mars is opposing Pluto, as Pluto is going to finish up in Capricorn. So lots of stress, lots of pressure relative to our personal lives, and opposing where we're heading, right? Whether it's career-wise, whether it's our social standing, our reputation, and obviously this opposition of Mars and Pluto can be warlike energies, but we're needing to find the middle ground, right? Because Mars is our energy, and Mars is what we strive to accomplish. So Mars is in a bit of a weak position. So we know Mars is the warrior. Mars rules Aries, and Aries is the North Node, which we're trying to reach. So what we're trying to reach, each of us personally, of course, because all our situations are different. Whether it's career, whether it's everything is connected, interconnected. Career, home, relationships. So energetically, we know we've got challenging aspects. If you're on Patreon, you already know that because you've watched the month ahead astrology as we go into the analysis of the transiting planets and how they connect with each other, therefore giving us the energies, the frequencies that we are, the environment we're in, as above, so below. So we've been talking about late October being very difficult, yeah? And we're coming up to that. So I do talk to a lot of people, and I know where relationships are concerned, and it is the Scorpio season as the sun has ingressed into Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars. Mars is the ancient ruler. Pluto is the most recent, as he was discovered way later. So I see a lot of endings. I see a lot of huge cycles coming to an end, relationships that cannot bear the brunt, the weight of the astrological influences, because whatever's going on up there, we're feeling it, right? And there's also a lot of things coming up that were secretive, a lot of secrets that were withheld. Scorpio is secrets. It's fear, it's secrecy, it's endings, it's a death, and then also a rebirth, obviously. So there's a blow to the ego, I'm going to say. Sun in Scorpio squaring over to Pluto in Capricorn at the last degrees. Yes, the sun has ingressed into Scorpio, and Scorpio is a water sign. So as just before the sun ingressed into Scorpio and was at that last anaretic 29th degree of Libra, right, which is where the South Node is, and the South Node is what we need to leave behind. The sun has been squaring over to Pluto. Pluto is power. The sun is also power. the power of the light. So they're in opposition. I shouldn't say opposition, in square, which is a challenging aspect, but it's like opposing energies, the light versus the darkness. And because the sun now is in Scorpio at the first degree, second degree, and Mercury is there. Mercury is the messenger. He brings the messages. He's going to excavate what's been hidden, what's been beneath, relative to the psyche, relative to information that we hold back on because we fear being open emotionally. Scorpio is a water sign, but a fixed water sign. So where fixed emotions are concerned, it could speak to a little bit of ego, or that being vulnerable and being open could be a sign of weakness. And we could be that could be a challenge for particular individuals. Okay, being open about what their needs are, their sexual life. Scorpio does speak to sex and intimacy, emotional and sexual. So we're going to see a lot of those themes coming up, not only personally, but also collectively, as we're all part of the collective. And there will be a lot of disclosure as Mercury is halfway through Scorpio and heading towards those last degrees where Mercury will connect well with Pluto. So through truth and digging deep and not fearing the darkness, we can transform relationships, transform our lives, right? Through getting vulnerable, through getting intimate. The stars are helping for situations such as these. Now, if there is information that's excavated and brought up to the surface to be seen, of course, for some people that will be very difficult because they don't want to, have their skeletons out of the closet. They want to keep them there. So there could be information that comes through. Scorpio is very much the detective. So sometimes, and I'm going to say this because I've heard of a personal situation where regarding a couple, the husband got into the wife's cell phone, was looking for information. Yes, did see some sort of conversation that he wasn't supposed to see. The more we dig, because Scorpio is also crap, right? It's what we need to release. We've got a saying in Greek which says the more you deal with the crap, let's say, the more you pick at it and dig deeper, maybe, you're going to find things that, of course, you shouldn't be looking at, but things that you may not like, that may hurt, that may bring some endings. And, Scorpio can be embarrassment. It could be power struggles. It could be power plays. It could be jealousy. All those negative adjectives do relate to Scorpio. And we're in the Scorpio season. I want to wish you a happy birthday if you are celebrating. My son's birthday is very soon. Yeah, he's on Halloween. Yeah, and today's the 24th, so in a week. I'm wishing you all a happy birthday if you are celebrating. What else is going on? Venus is in Sagittarius. She's all about, she's all about travel and spreading her wings and flying and discovering what's the truth, Venus in Sagittarius wants to explore, wants to flirt, she wants to have fun. But she is going to come up to square Saturn in Pisces, so the mutable signs will feel that. Let's see what's going on, as I don't want to make this video too long. Let's see what's going on. Energetically speaking, what is the Karma Dharma, dear Spirit? Please concentrate on the person that you are wanting to manifest, or the person you're wanting to find things out about. Some of you may not be in communication. Some of you may have been waiting for someone to return for a long time. Let's see what's coming through. We do have lots of retrograde planets, and with Mars now traveling over the degrees that he's going to retrograde over, Mercury is also coming up to, he's in preparation. He's going to start stepping on the degrees that he's going to retrograde on, but I don't know exactly when. I'll need to check that, and I'll let you know. But let's see what is the Karma Dharma at this time, as the moon has just ingressed into Leo, and the moon has just passed over Mars in Cancer and opposed Pluto. Emotional death, emotional endings, getting rid of the crap, getting rid of the dead weight, the dead skin, what's taking space up in your life, so that therefore energetically there can be an opening. Many relationships are not happening. Why? What are the limitations? It's energetically there is something else blocking the manifestation. Put your mind and think about it. What is blocking your manifestation of the relationship you're hoping to manifest? We've got the Tower, rebuild. So prefix means returning back. So something is coming down. Obviously, there's going to be an aha moment, surely, as the Tower is, it's not an easy card, obviously. It's Uranus, and Uranus is reversing back in Taurus, going backwards, supposedly. But Uranus has just recently passed over Algol, Medusa, the asteroid Algol, which is also Medusa in mythology. The woman with a head of snakes, so a lot of poison. But Uranus is also in good aspect to Mars in Cancer. So we've got earth and water connecting well. Uranus from Taurus at the 26th degree, sextilings, therefore bringing us opportunities to move forward. But what needs to come down? What needs to be released before we can start to build on a more secure, happy, loving, emotional love life? There's an aha moment. There's a big Tower moment. Can be shocking, can be surprising. Yeah. What is going on in love? Dear Spirit, please guide. There are a lot of dilemmas relative to keeping certain relationships or letting them, just fall away. Let's see what's going on. What is going on at this point, dear Spirit? What is going on in love? We have the Six of Coins, Six of Pentacles in the now position. I'm sorry about the glare. I'm still not organized. Six of Coins. We do see the scales here, and we see an imbalance in the scale. So there's been an imbalance where reciprocity is concerned. Of course, Libra energy. For me, this can speak to legalities, possible separation and divorce. What is the challenge? So one person has been giving more to another than you. This could be relative to people that are connecting, like three people. Now, when we say three people, and look, we've got the Tower as the challenge. Unbelievable. When we're talking about three people, third parties, they don't have to be secret love affairs for all of you. It could be a child that is the third party. It could be a mother-in-law. It could be work, finances, okay? So the challenge is something needs to be rebuilt, but to bring something down, or to the change, for me, because Uranus is great change, it's like something that's been built not the right way, therefore it needs to come down, and someone's holding something up for dear life. So there's an inability to change. I don't want to change, and it sounds very fixated for me. So we could be talking about fixed signs. So the fixed signs are Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. Now, of course, with Pluto at those last degrees of Capricorn, ready to enter in November, late November, enter back into Aquarius. It is the fixed signs, especially those born in the first few days, that are going to be dealing with a Plutonian undercurrent, big changes, deep transformation, right? Pluto first kills and then brings in the new, okay? So the challenge is the Tower. The challenge is change. Or it's like, because Uranus for me is like having that understanding, that higher perspective, seeing things, seeing the bigger picture from up high. Uranus is the sky god. So refusing to see the bigger picture, or refusing, if someone could be going through an awakening, a very rude awakening. It's like trying to hold on to the norm, to the known. But Uranus is so strong. Uranus is so strong that there is no ability to hold on to the old. Uranus is new. It's the new. It's the future. What is the foundation? So Aquarius comes through very strongly. Aquarius, Libra so far, so it speaks to communication, perception. Page of Coins. Page of Coins. So we do have some Earth here as well. Earth is very slow. Earth is about stability and reality, whereas Uranus is all about the idea, doing things in a different way, not the conservative, usual way, right? And thinking out of the box. Page of Coins at the foundation is about studying, can this relationship go long term? What would be the future of this relationship, let's say? So pages are messengers, so maybe you are connecting through social media. If this is a long-standing situation, Page of Coins could also be youthful energies, more playful. But it is coins. So Page of Coins does hold the Ace of Pentacles. So someone from the deep past, from the distant past, has been looking at this and being very slow, wanting to take this pentacle, make it, go a long way. But has it been possible? Because this is like someone spreading themselves thin, not being able to balance out how much they give to one side and how much to the other. So there's an imbalance, and when a building has been built on unbalanced ground, of course, it's going to come down. So it's natural. It's the laws of nature. Recent past, 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is usually family. It could be marriage. Right? It could be anything to do with financial situations as well. For me, the 10 of Pentacles, of course, is like the ending of a cycle, the beginning of a new. But something obviously has come to an end. It could be a marriage, yes. It could be a long-standing commitment. Because the 10 of Pentacles is the family that I've built. My security, right? My money. Yes, we see a lot of Pentacles, so Earth comes through very strongly as well. And Earth needs security, so they're very slow to change, to move. For that reason, more so Taurus, of course. Okay. What we see here is Mercury in a Virgo, and we see a key. And the key could be an open wound that, the key is like Chiron. Now, Jupiter through Gemini is connecting well with Chiron in Aries. Jupiter is the truth. Jupiter can speak to separation, truth, expansion, but a lot of information or things that we need to go back, because Jupiter is retrograde, back to re-look at and find the resolution. The resolution and the key could be communication, more clear and concise communication. Possibly also looking at the bigger picture, not so being so stuck on the little details. Because we know this is a Virgo card. Virgo can get stuck on the little details. Or it could be the opposite. It could be the opposite, because Mercury in Virgo is the key. Mercury is the communicator. Mercury is the perception, and Virgo is about looking over things. Virgo is also very good at being the detective. I would say Scorpio, Virgo people, very good with the little details, you know, going deep. Virgo doesn't miss any details, right? The key could be there. The key could be the key could be information, and of course information is worth a lot. Let's see, because remember what I said, Mercury is transiting through Scorpio, so is the Sun, and Mercury is going to connect with Pluto. So Mercury needs to get to the bottom of things. What is crowning? We've got more Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Now, threes, yes, can speak to third parties. Three of Pentacles could speak to someone, Three of Pentacles is someone that's being noticed, that they're doing a great job. I don't know if it's concerning third parties or someone is under the focus of another two people. I don't know. But we could see that he's fine-tuning his craft. He's doing something very, very sensitive, very, very much about the details, which brings me back to Mercury in Virgo here. Perfectionism, needing time, needing to do things the right way. Someone trying to get all their ducks in a row. Maybe taking forever, and that's probably why the Tower comes in. We've got the Tower twice. Something needs to be rebuilt. So rebuilding on a relationship, obviously. Let's see what the near future holds. We've got the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands could be a traveler, could be someone who is very free-spirited. It could be a foreigner, someone that's coming in, someone that's traveling, someone that is chasing their desires, covering ground, ready to chase. Knight of Wands is Sagittarian energy more so. This could be someone that travels for work or is thinking of taking a journey. I don't know. I mean, Knight of Wands carries the Ace of Wands, which is all about desire. And we know that Scorpio is very much about intimacy and sex and desires, and also hidden matters, possibly secret love affairs. Let's look at the position of you and or your relationship. We've got the World card. The World card is, we know, an ending. It's an ending of the Fool's journey, but it's also a card of completion. A major life journey completes, cycle. Maybe in the relationship you're thinking about, it is a card of accomplishment, but it's also a card of foreigners. So some of you could be dealing with someone who lives far away from you, right? The World card is the four fixed signs. It's a Saturnian energy, and Saturn is the lord of timing and karma, and Saturn is not an easy planet, so it's not an easy time right now. Saturn is retrograde, giving us a few heads up about being able to do the work until Saturn moves direct, when he's going to tighten the ropes. So we've got an opportunity here to close up a major cycle. There is a possibility for success, for travel as well, and for a major cycle to come to an end and to rebuild. Let's look at the position of your person and your environment. So your person, that's why I say that it's more than likely relative to what's going on with your person here. We've got the Seven of Swords. We've got the Thief. Looks like they may be wanting to come back around, come back in, but they're coming in a very intelligent way. This is the card of Aquarius, right? So I'm wondering, for some of you, I don't know, it could be that they're returning like a thief. They're coming in through the window, you see. So there's great intelligence and there's tact here as well relative to your person. Now, they may hold strong Aquarius, could be. We'll see. What is in your hopes and fears? We've got the Nine of Cups. And, well, this is the reading generally, which speaks to hopes and fears, but I always do see this card as what's on their mind, what's crowning them. So they're hoping for a wish fulfillment. They're wanting to return and rebuild. But they're going to find an intelligent, tactful way. They're going to return just like the thief when you least expect it. Let's see what the possible outcome is. The potential outcome. And we've got the Nine of Wands, which is the ending of a heavy burden. We've got a couple of nines here. Nines do speak to coming to the end of a cycle. We've got quite a few cards that speak to endings and new beginnings. What's at the foundation? Ace of Swords, which is a tool. It is it does speak to, of course, truth. It speaks to wisdom. It speaks to opportunities to clear the air. The Ace of Swords, right, which is information. It's perception. It's an option and an opportunity that we can take. But, you know, the Ace of Swords is also a tool that we would use to clear the cloudedness, because Neptune there at the last degrees of Pisces, having come up to the last 29th anaretic degree and now retrograding, we need to clear the air, obviously. And again, I'm going to say through perception and communication. See, another 9, the Hermit. Someone is seeking the light, seeking the truth. The Hermit is a 9, major arcana. Again, Virgo comes through. I'm wondering because the moon is transiting through Leo for a couple of days, and then, so give it 2-3 days, as the moon is going to ingress into Virgo, maybe that will give you more information. Maybe someone will see the light. The Hermit is someone in solitude, not communicating, looking for their inner truth, for the higher truth, looking also for knowledge and information. Could be from an astrologer, a tarot reader, right? Or someone's going through a spiritual awakening. There is the Queen of Coins, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Queen of Coins, mother, partner. She's all about stability. She's all about stability, responsibility. She's firm, and she's got the know-how. She's dependable. She's the go-to person. She knows what she wants, and she knows her worth as well. So Virgo comes through very strongly, obviously. Queen of Coins, yes, she could be a mother. Yes, she could be a spouse. We've got a Page of Swords beneath her. A Page of Swords, Gemini energy. We do see 2 daggers here, let's say. So I do get a dilemma relative to some communication. Whether to, I'm going to say, speak the truth or forever hold one's peace. I feel that in the past there was some dilemma about speaking the truth, about making a choice, which way to go. Remember, this is the Page of Swords, yes, but it does remind me of the Two of Swords. So I get the dilemma about cutting through the crap, about clearing the air. It feels like there's a possible illusion about, or misunderstanding relative to choices. Now, where choices are concerned, because we've got the three of coins, we've got the Knight of Wands, which could be the outsider, could be a player, right? We've got the Six of Pentacles, which could be, you know, someone's giving more to one side than the other. So we do have a possibility of a third party here. The Strength card in Leo. Someone needing to have the strength, needing to have the confidence to speak truth or forever hold their peace. I'm going to say that again. Maybe truth has been spoken or is being spoken now, which will bring endings. Remember, the Hermit is a 9, which speaks to the ending of a cycle, because after the Hermit is the Wheel of Fortune, which is a 10. 10s turn into restarts, aces, remember. Let's see emotionally, before the emotions. Let's see what the Kipper deck has got to tell us. Again, we see an ending of difficulties here with the 9 of Wands. This is, you know, I've been through so much. I don't know if I can hold out anymore. I'm at the last of my abilities here. I don't have the strength. And remember, Mars in Cancer can be the inability to move forward, a feeling of lethargy. Let's see what's going on. We've got community, so someone's reputation, people around them. We've got the main female. So most of you here are female. This could be you, or this could be, if there is a third party, if you're the third person, well, for some of you, this is you, or it could be the spouse of the person you're hoping to manifest. Now, if you're a divine masculine, then this is the person you're hoping to manifest. Let's see. We've got a message, some news coming in. And we've got another mature woman. So we do see two females here. There's a younger and an older. Many times the mature woman could be an advisor, someone that's there to help. For some of you, if there isn't third parties, it could be a mother figure. Or for others of you, this could be something to do with communication. That may be playing out relative to this young female. Maybe their reputation in the community. This could also be legal papers. So again, this female having some hardships relative to trying to keep a low profile or things coming out. And remember what I said, knowledge is power, but I get that there is a need to hold on to some information, but that's not actually happening, I feel here, because I got the community as their name, their reputation in society. So let's see what else. We've got a pathway that is opening, and it's a Plutonian pathway, which means obviously some sort of an ending is happening. For others of you, you may be the main female here, and we've got a mature woman that's also in the picture. We do see a mature woman and the pathway, which some of you may hear of a passing of an older woman. Could be a mother figure as well. And we've got the Lovers, so choices, again, relative to a very important love connection. We've got courtship, we've got a meeting here, and we've got bad health, which is telling me that choices are very difficult, decisions are very difficult. Maybe there is physical distance, there's the want and the need for a connection, for a get-together, a meeting, but there's something to do with an opening, but when I say opening, something needs to close before this pathway can open. And it does speak to a death process, so this could be the Scorpio season. right? Because we've got the bad health card here. So it could be that someone's mother isn't feeling well. We've got bad health. There's a potential, I'm not going to say 100% that this speaks to someone's passing. It could be for one person out there. Oh my God, there is an ending. There is an ending here. Someone is going to pass, which I feel here is going to open this pathway. I mean, we see the butterflies and it's next to this mature woman. So this is like a release. It could be like, if this is not a physical death, it just means that there was worry, okay? A worry relative to third parties, but that is ending. It's like a third party situation coming to an end, if you know what I mean. And we've got the child, which brings happiness and a new cycle. I love that we've got the child here. This does bring a lot of hope. We've got poverty, so financial stress here. Third parties, of course, a lot of worry. The poverty does remind me of the Five of Pentacles, where we're sort of, it could be like a loss of faith. It could also be someone's child that is losing the faith. If there could be like a possibility of a relationship, a marriage coming to an end, and a child is feeling that stress, that distress relative to their parents also needing to separate. So, but we've got change. Certainly possible house move as well. Let's see what's going on emotionally. What's going on with the psyche? Now, for some of you, I'm going to say, because the rebuild card could be, if you've gone through an ending, there could be a rebuilding of the same relationship that you're hoping to manifest. For others of you, it could be a new relationship, let's say, where you're rebuilding your love life. Okay, so it will not be the same for all of us. If you're after a personal reading, then do consider getting one. All the details are beneath this video. Let's see what's going on in the psyche. I want to see what's going on with your person, so do concentrate on your person and how they're feeling. What's going on with their emotional life and their possibly emotionally can't even get the words right. Their secret life. So what's going on with their secret emotions? Action. It feels as though they're trying to see things from a high perspective, just like the message with the tower here. Recognition, I see, and admired. To me, this card is very similar to the pathway that opens. So they're more than likely, if you're at a distance or you've broken up and there's emotional space between the two of you, let's say, you're not talking, you're not communicating, whatever that is, your person is checking you out. This could be someone that's admiring you from afar through the internet. They may also be thinking of messaging you, because birds are messengers. Let's see where you are. The person that's looking for information. So it does speak very much to the Scorpio season. We've got, yep, you're heartbroken. You feel as though it's the end. There's the tower. You feel like there's been a destruction, like you're needing to rebuild your life from scratch. Or some of you could be going through separation yourself and you're hoping to connect with someone outside of a commitment that you're in. Okay, so mask yoga. Oh my goodness. The mask says that maybe suddenly, things are going to clear for you. It's like the mask is going to come off you and you're going to see more clearly. It could be that, or you will get a shock, as it could be the other person taking off their mask as well. I want to take one more on the destruction and the mask. and we've got abandoned. So maybe this is saying that you may think that you've been abandoned, but what you're going to see is that they have not abandoned you. There are other reasons why they've been away. We've got a rebuilding here. So yes, some of you could be abandoning another relationship. Could be you that you're in another commitment here, and you're abandoning and taking off your mask and speaking the truth. Let's take one more on the other person, since we took 4 cards for you. On the admired and the recognition, we've got lessons. So your person has gone through difficult lessons. They've gone through some sort of a death process and metamorphosis, obviously. And maybe if they've been very secretive, they will be an open book from here on, because the book is open, and that brings up Pisces. Why do we have the Tower and the 6 of Pentacles in the now? What is this Uranian sudden aha shocking moment about? We've got the Sun, and that's going to be good news that's going to come in. This could be reconciliation, rebuilding, yes. There could be also information about someone going through separation or divorce, needing to pay money out if they're parents. Why do we have the Page of Coins? We've got lots of worry in the past about how to take this pentacle to the desired goal, let's say, to a long-term relationship. Lots of worries also pertaining to the ability or the inability to communicate in the distant past, or lots of worry concerning a particular child. Let's take one more. We've got Justice. So there was an imbalance where communication was concerned, unequal communication. Maybe you were communicating more than your person. We see the scales balanced here, though. And of course, we're not taking reversals in this card. You can see that the scales are actually balanced. But to balance the scales, there's been a lot of anxiety and stress. Lots of worry. Lots of worry. Maybe this is saying that this beginning came at the wrong time. That's why there was a lot of worry, that someone was still in another connection with the Justice card. Someone also thinking about moving forward legally relative to a child who's going to have the custody of a child. Let's see the recent past. We see the child here, Leo, and we see a child here as well. Let's look at the 10 of Pentacles recent past. See, no communication, no action. The warrior needed to take time out. This could also be someone not feeling well, bad health. Could be psychological, could be physical. And then we've got the Magician. The Magician is like waiting on the alignment of the stars before someone can take action, or waiting on communication. Fear of trickery and distrust as well. A fear of a lack of truth. Someone needing time to make a decision. Gemini, Virgo, the Magician. Let's look at the 3 of Coins. There's the 6 of Coins once again. Someone's fine-tuning, looking at how they can return and reciprocate equally. Let's take one more on that. But there's a lot of worry about feeling blocked, about, I don't know, if someone is out of bounds. How can I return? We've got the 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords here. I'm not able to move freely. Maybe someone's having issues, financial issues, and working extra hard. As someone wants to take this journey, wants to chase what it is that they want to create, right? This is Knight of Wands is, as I said, we could be talking about travel, movement. We've got the Two of Cups here. We've got the Two of Cups and the Four of Cups. Maybe a missed opportunity returning, but also someone stepping out of a relationship because in their emotional life they could not find their happiness. They found their happiness outside, at a distance, through another, with someone that holds other beliefs, other religion. Let's look at the World card. In the position of you and or this relationship, we've got a reverse card, the Knight of Pentacles, which is a very slow moving energy. It's in the reverse, so I'm going to say that things are going to start to happen now, I would say, because usually the Knight of Pentacles is really, really slow, sometimes even stopped. Maybe things have stopped to a halt because this major cycle needs to come to an end before this Knight, because we've got the Page of Pentacles here and we've got the Knight in the reverse, which to me goes back to the Page of Pentacles, going back to the drawing board. This major cycle actually coming to an end now. So it's like the walls are brought down, the obstacles are falling away, and I feel probably the obstacles are falling away with so much energy coming from Uranus. Let's look at the Thief here. Your person, their tact, their sneakiness, let's say. We've got the High Priestess. It feels like they could be very much in tune with their higher self, but it feels, because the High Priestess is usually the third person. She's usually the other woman, and maybe she's out of bounds, and that's probably why your person is sneaking in, coming in with tact, or this is someone looking for information on how to move forward, maybe also guidance from someone who has the knowledge. We've got the King of Swords. We did talk about Aquarius energy. This is like, to me, what I'm getting is that your person is going to come in when you least expect it, and they want to clear the air because there's a lot that's up in the air. The High Priestess has the knowledge, but she holds the knowledge within her. It's Neptune. You know, Neptune is very much about illusion. King of Swords wants to clear the air. These could also be talks about anything to do with legalities, because the King of Swords could be a legal advisor as well. Your person could be doing things behind the scenes and not letting you know, because it may feel like a sign of weakness for them, or they've got a lot that they're dealing with, as we could see here. Right? But it's not that they don't want this connection. They do want this connection, but the bad health, we could see on this side, legal matters, communication, a pathway that opens, but after an ending to much worry, an ending of a cycle. Let's take one more here. Yeah, we've got the Devil. You see, there are the boundaries, there are the limitations, there is the hard work, there's the karma. Not to say that your person is not very much attracted. Now, they may be coming through as more sexually connected, where emotions are concerned. We do have the Two of Cups here, but maybe this would have been in the reverse, because your person is showing up as more driven, more passionate, more than emotional. Right? Let's take one more on the Devil, and your person could be dealing with the law, matters pertaining to law. They could also be drinking, binging, eating. This is great passion, and you know the Devil can also speak to secret love affairs. And heavy responsibilities. We've got the Two of Pentacles. Difficult decisions, things being up in the air. We've got a couple of twos, and twos can speak to separation or coupling up or decisions. Let's look at the Nine of Cups, which is also, remember, Nine of Cups is I do things that make me feel good. So the Scorpio season is going to bring a lot of hidden, deep emotions and very intimate, getting open intimately. We've got the Queen of Cups. And we've got the Ace of Swords. So relative to emotions, someone wants to clear the air, right? Trust your higher self. We've got the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups here. Trust your emotions. Whatever you're feeling, go by that. Let's look at the possible outcome. We've got the Three of Pentacles again. We've got the Page of Wands, the Traveler, enthusiasm, messages, and the Knight of Swords. We've got a Knight of Swords looking towards the Page of Wands. To me is like a very quick meeting, could be a little bit explosive. The energies are very, very strong indeed. Lots of quick communication, lots of quick action to clear the air. The Three of Pentacles, yes, can speak to third parties, anything related to work, but the Three of Pentacles is also, it's like the opening, right? It's twos are choices. We've got the Two of Pentacles here and we've got the Three of Pentacles there. Let's take one more on that Knight of Swords and the Page of Wands. Eight of Wands, lots of messages, flight, travel, Cupid's arrows, and lots of movement, lots of change. And we've got the Lovers again. So yes, we are talking about more than likely a twin flame connection, decisions relative to that. And there's a death. There's a death. Someone's making a choice. Yes, because this cannot go on any longer. And there's been a lot of waiting. Seven of Pentacles. Then comes the Ten of Swords, which means, feels like a betrayal, like a really heavy ending. But the Death card is here. Someone needs to fall out of the equation. And we do have a Queen of Wands here. Queen of Wands, we've got a Queen of Cups. We've also got a Knight of Wands. There could also be an age difference for some of you where the masculine is a bit younger than the feminine. Let's see what the Island Time Wellness has. And we will read the Rebuild card. Now, I don't know when you're going to get this. It may be later than this video usually premieres. Let's see what's going on in love roughly before the new moon in Scorpio, which today is the 24th. In a week, we're going to have a new moon in Scorpio. Let's try again. Dear Spirit, what do we need to know? What's going on in love? These cards, they don't want to work for me. I've never had difficulty like that with these cards. It's like Spirit doesn't want to answer us. What is going on in love at this time? What's going on with this connection? Please, Spirit. We have self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal shadow work, and self-appreciation. It could be your person is doing this at this time. I feel as though they've got a lot on their plate. I really do feel that because of the Kipper deck. The runner in a codependent relationship. Again, fear of intimacy and listening to ego. This is your person. And the Sword and Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Hopefully the power that this Sun square over to Pluto is bringing in will be towards clearing the air. The Sword and the Rose. Honor, protection, and power, and force, and truth. Wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So these words are telling me, obviously there's a potential long-term relationship here, but I feel here that because we've got self-indulgence, which is very much like the devil, and so is the runner. Someone's needing to let go of something that's very toxic here. Could also be the toxicity, could also be fears that they hold. Nevertheless, we're going through a rebuilding relative to relationships at this time. Number 16, dear Spirit. Keywords are collapse, expose, create, pretense, revelation, and awareness. The dynamics of a relationship can often be complicated. The longer you've been in a relationship, the more complex it can be. Relationships begin to grow many layers consisting of joys, sorrows, honesty, and duplicity. As these layers build on top of each other, it becomes increasingly difficult to know what the core of the relationship is based on. What was once love may now appear to be merely tolerance, or worse. Even in good relationships, you may find yourself growing apart from the other person. In either case, the weight of these layers can cause a relationship to collapse. Now may be a good time to start fresh with one or more of your relationships. Peel off the layers one by one. Cut away any pretense and see what may be revealed. See, this message rings very true with the Scorpio season. Find the core of the relationship and decide if it's still what you want and what you find attractive. If so, then discard the old layers and consciously create a new commitment with this person or persons, one based on truth, honesty, and love. Use the awareness gained by this exercise to steer the relationship in a clear, steady course. The same applies to rebuilding the relationship with yourself. Examine your many layers of joys and sorrows, successes and failures, and think about how they're affecting your ability to love yourself and therefore to find love. Expose the false voices that tell you that you're unworthy and silence them. When you do, your true value will be revealed. Rebuild your life around unconditional love for yourself and invite in unconditional love from others. Clock, need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress. Keys on a ring, many options, decision unconventional, string along one night stand. So you see, these messages are right on point with the reading. Now, we did see a Queen of Pentacles here before, right? We did see a Queen of Pentacles, and we see the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. Yes, we also saw a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, more Aries energy than anything. But anyway, could be Leo, could be talking about Virgo, we could be talking about Cancer, Pisces, again, Virgo comes through. Where the divine masculine is concerned, we did speak of Aquarius. I'm going to say also Capricorn comes through very strongly. Libra is very obvious here. Sagittarius, we've got all the 4 fixed signs. Gemini comes through very strongly as well. Pluto, Scorpio, very, very powerful. And yeah, they're the signs that we see here. Now, Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Cups, very similar, water and earth. Queen of Wands, very different, more action-orientated, more sexual. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, very similar, that they are more recessive, they're more there, they're dependable, they're lovable, they're open-hearted, whereas the Queen of Wands, she chases, she can be quite egotistical, she's also a chaser. Right, so very, very different energies. Do take the messages as they resonate for you, my dear friends. But what we do see here is that there is, you're still holding on at the end here, the 9 of Wands. And then going back to the 8 of Wands, again, we've got 9 Wands with the Page of Wands, which is the minor arcana of the Fool. So what it's telling me here is that there are still decisions that need to be made. There's work to be done, obviously. Hopefully there will be more clarity more openings, emotional openings. That's a decision. That's a really difficult decision that your person is going to make. I get that they come through more sexually, and because of the Scorpio season, I feel that that will be more what they will be inclined to lean towards, more than being like the King of Cups. We don't see a King of Cups here. We see a King of Swords. So someone that's going to be a little bit more cold, they may be coming through more as more sexual. Unless, my dear friends, if you are in another situation, some of you could also be letting go of someone that could be an Aquarius, right? Someone that was very narcissistic, controlling. Of course, again, this is a general reading, so remember, we've got lessons on your person's side. They are admiring you. They have recognized. They've seen the bigger picture. They've recognized who you are. They've recognized that they've needed to learn some lessons. Maybe you were their teacher. And here, for some of you, you may have some shocking or event here where you're finding about someone either abandoning, could be your person abandoning a past situation, or this could be you, that you're taking off this mask finally. If you've been wearing those rose-colored glasses, you're seeing the truth, or you're abandoning a past situation. Could it be that you're could be that you're a third person, right? The person you're hoping to manifest, and you're feeling abandoned. But there's a rebuild. Remember the rebuild, the reconnection. We've got the courtship here, which is like the Two of Cups, and we've got the Lovers. So we've got soulmates, we've got twin flames here. But this card here is what is the difficult energy that's telling me, yes, there is potential for new beginnings and happiness, but there's also sometimes naivety, immaturity, I'm going to say as well. Maybe a situation is immature because someone's got their plate full. I don't know, So I think that that's what I have for you today, my dear friends. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I hope that this gives you a little bit of clarity. The Scorpio season will be very interesting. As we know, Scorpio is all about death and rebirth. All the way up until early November, it will not be easy. We've got challenging aspects. But we'll be talking about it with the astrology month ahead for November on Patreon if you're interested to find out about the energies. The astrology is all about energies. That's what we read, right? And that's what I have. Thank you so much for your love always, for your patience, your support, your donations. A special thank you to our patrons that keep this channel afloat. Thank you so much. And it's all about reorganizing, big endings, and big brand new beginnings, dear friends, in different areas of life. As I said, everything is connected, interconnected, and so are we. So please share the energy, comment, like, subscribe, connect with us, and help the channel move forward, be seen, the algorithm, you know what I mean. Thank you so much in advance. Much love to you all.